Borthakur IAS Academy, an endeavor of excellence.
Borthakur IAS Academy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Borthakur's IAS Academy, Northeast's premier institute for UPSC and APSC preparations. Today we will be analyzing some of the important news from the Assam Tribune dated 12th of April 2021. Along with it, we will also have a look at other important news from the various different sources. In the description box below, we have provided the link for today's e-paper so that you can download it from there. Please like and share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So the first news is regarding the vaccination festival, which started on 11th of April. That is the birth anniversary of Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Jyotiba Phule kun hoy? He was a social reformer, a philosopher and a thinker who continuously throughout his life he was working for education of women, okay? And he was also a great writer. And this Utsav started on his birth anniversary and will continue till the birth anniversary of Baba Saheb Ambedkar, that is on 14th of April. Our Prime Minister, he has declared this vaccination festival as the beginning of second major war against Corona. Aru yat teo sarita point লৈ আহিছে আমাৰ আগত চাৰিটা পইণ্ট তেওঁ এই অকেজনটোত তেওঁ নিজৰ স্পীচত চাৰিটা পইণ্টৰ বিষয়ে কৈছে, এণ্ড ইচ পইণ্ট ইজ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট অ'কে ইন ফাইটিং দিছ গ্ল'বেল ৱাৰ, এণ্ড ইয়াত আমি এই চাৰিটা পইণ্ট আমি ডিছকাছ কৰিম এটা এটাকৈ, এণ্ড অলছ' হি হেজ ইণ্ট্ৰডিউচড দ্য কনচেপ্ট অফ মাইক্ৰ' কণ্টেইনমেণ্ট জ'নছ। কি হয় এই মাইক্ৰ' কণ্টেইনমেণ্ট জ'ন সেইটো আমি চাম, আৰু ইয়াৰ লগতে তেওঁ এমফেচাইজ কৰিছে ৰিগাৰ্ডিং দ্য জিৰ' ভেকচিন ৱেষ্টেজ. Right, it is very important because in order to vaccinate a country like India with such a huge population, we will have to make sure that there is minimum wastage of vaccines at every stage, right? And optimum utilization is the key to succeed, to see certain beneficial results, right? Aru yat we will have to be aware, okay? Awareness is one of the most important thing which will help us come out of this, and we have to work together, not just setting targets not just at personal level but also in the social and administration level, so that a sari dinot ami jikhini target ami loisu to vaccinate our population, right, including involving different age groups, hetu jate ami successful ho. And also he ended his speech by reminding us that dawai bhi and karai bhi. Now a sarita point jitu amar Prime Minister introduce korise amar agot, there he showed us how individually we can work, okay, how individually we can act in order to prevent this disease, in order to keep ourselves safe and also our society and near ones safe, right? So the first point is each one vaccinate. It means that they can those people who cannot go for vaccination by themselves, right, this one old age people and those who are illiterate, they should be assisted by the known ones, right? This means each one vaccinate. Then the second one is each one treat one. This means that helping those people, okay, helping people in getting the corona treatment. And কিছুমান এনেকুৱা মানুহ আছে who doesn't know about the precautionary measures, right? তেওঁলোকে নাজানে কেনেকৈ precautions ল'ব লাগে, কেনেকৈ হয়তো they might not know about sanitizer. So এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত যোনবিলাক মানুহে জানে, যিখিনি মানুহ সজাগ হয়, তেওঁলোকে যাতে যদি কোনোবা এনেকুৱা মানুহ দেখে যোনে protocol maintain কৰা নাই বা যোনে follow কৰা নাই, হয়তো তেওঁ নাজানে বা পাহৰি গৈছে, whatever be the reason, but that person should help the one who is not following those rules and norms, okay? Then third one is each one save one, okay? This means that moi jodi nijoke protect koru, right, I am saving one life, my life, along with it I am also saving those who are near me, right? Apuni jodi office jai, if you are wearing a mask, if you are using sanitizer, then you are safe. Along with it, you are also not a threat for your colleagues, right? Similarly, if your colleague is doing so, then he or she is also helping the entire institute, right? So that should be the mindset, right? Okol nije to benefit ami paye asu, but those who are near us, they are also getting the benefit of the same. Basot jetia ami jao tate sabo 20% manhue mask pindhe, baki khini manhue mask nipindhe, but that is of no use, right? Hetu karu karone helpful nohoy. কেজনমান মানুহে পিন্ধিব, কেজনমান মানুহে নিপিন্ধে, এট লাৰ্জ যদি গোটেইখিনি ইনফেক্ট হৈ যায় তেতিয়াহ'লে আল্টিমেটলি সেইটো আমাৰে প্ৰব্লেম। উই উইল হেভ টু আগেইন introduce lockdown and curfew, stuffs like that, right? So hebilak jodi ako reintroduce hoy jay, then it is going to affect our economy, right? So hei karone these individual steps, these are not just helpful for at the personal level, also at the also will be helpful for the entire society at large, okay? And then comes the micro containment zone. The fourth point includes the micro containment zone. Keneke we can provide a mini containment zone in our home itself, okay, in our houses, in the in suppose in one apartment that ejon manu infect hoise apunaloke gom paise, so we can do one thing. Instead of sealing the whole building, right, we can set the that one person in a separate part, right, in a separate flat maybe, and he can help the society by not using the lift of that particular society, right, by not traveling, not going to any other floors of the same building. And at the same time amaro responsibility hobo je if we know that that person has been tested positive, so we should help him with all his daily groceries or maybe other essential things which he need, hekhini jodi ami help koru, right, then these enikwa dhoroner steps bilak lole we are not just helping that one person, okay, we are also contributing towards the entire society, right? So eniko mindset to ami rakhibo lagibo. Agote amar ki asile je moi sini na pau, why should I help that person, right? That kabar hoise mur ki ahero jay, mur to hua nai, mur family manu kini to safe ase, but hetu actually nohoy. In this case particularly, this cannot be taken in a very light manner, because etu ketia kuntu muhurtot goi pele apunar family members ba apunak affect kore, you don't know, right? So he karone micro containment zones is going to be the next tool to fight with this particular disease. So teo he karone micro containment zones or upor focus korise. So the second news is regarding the air bubble pact which has been finalized between India and Sri Lanka. A air bubble term to apnaloke hunise sage recent, this particular term was coined during the COVID-19 pandemic, okay, and a term to etwe bujay je the airlines of both the nation between which the air bubble pact has been signed, okay, or finalized. It means that both those two countries are in an agreement and they will permit the to fly the passengers both ways, either from India to Sri Lanka or Sri Lanka to India in this case, okay. Yat kisuman terms and conditions are set for all the passengers before agreeing to travel. They have to they will also have to follow those terms, to accept those terms and conditions, and only then they will be permitted to travel, right? And yat it mane ei jitu air bubble agreement hoy or pact hoy, etu through eta travel corridor hisabe banai dia hoise, right, that these two countries they like agree and they believe that both these places are safe and comparatively safe, okay, and they have somehow been able to control the disease in their respective nations. Aru he karone teoloke nijor jitu jikhini passengers hoy, jikhini nationals hoy, teoloko allow kore, citizens khinik allow kore to travel to those nations, and tahator jikhini citizens ase teoloko nijor dekhole ahar onumoti pradan kore, right? Aru yat kisuman points teoloke kisuman agreement to kisuman jikhini points da ase hekhini ami eta take discuss korim, okay. First of all, this has been seen as a boost in the global economy, right? Jitu travel or trade, international travel and trade or jitu drop hoi goisile recently because of the pandemic. This travel bubble, it is seen as a ray of hope for the global economy, right? Aru yar jitu ei dukhon nations connect hoi thake through this air travel bubble, okay. these countries, they are trying to reconnect to the nations, nearby nations, maybe like neighboring nations hobo pare. So they have a good level of trust in each other, and they have succeeded in mitigating the COVID-19 disease domestically, right? And that's why they all trust each other's testing and case numbers. Jikhini koise hekhini sage transparent hoy, hetu teoloke believe korise, right? And that is the reason why this travel bubble, they are also known as air bridges or COVID safe travel zones. Aru India jitu proposal asile, our Ministry of Civil Aviation has negotiated the setting up of air transport bubble to restart the scheduled international passenger flights. Aru in July last year, India had initiated the establishment of these air travel bubbles with United States, Germany and France. Aru tar pisot now India has finalized an air bubble agreement with Sri Lanka, which makes it the 6th such arrangement within the SAARC region, right? Aru tar logote total number of nations to hoise etia jar logot India has finalized this air bubble pact. Total number of nations hoise 28. Okay. The next news is regarding Places of Worship Act of 1991. In Act 2 recently news on ahise after the Varanasi court ordered an ASI inquiry, Archaeological Survey of India inquiry, at the Kashi Vishwanath Temple, Gyanvapi Mosque premises. Okay. Now, Act 2 ki hoy? This act, it declares that the religious character of a place of worship will continue to be the same as it was on August 15th, 1947. 1947 or 15th August ole jenekwa dhoroner religious character asile, ji dharma asile ba ji kuno idol tate worship kora hoisile, if any, then it will remain the same. Aru no person is allowed to convert. Okay, no person will be allowed to convert any place of worship into a different denomination or a different section, right? So this were the two clauses under this particular act. Aru yar main jitu objective asile, it was to freeze the status of any particular place of worship as on August 15, 1947. Kuno dhoroner jate religious discord nohoy hei manukhinir jagat, kuno eta particular religious group etai jate dominate nokore hei jagatok, right? Tare minorities khinir jate kuno dhoroner problem nohok, hei karone ei particular act to focus kora hoisile. And ami jano je partitioner time there was disunity between the two major religious groups of our nation, right? Aru hetu Britishor jitu divide and rule policy asile, teoloke hetu use kori khub eta bhal tricky way teoloke divide koribole success hoisile he particular jitu teolokor agenda asile hetu teolok succeed korisile, right? So thereafter we have tried to move ahead even after the partition, right? We have tried to move together yar jikhini different religious sections ase tat jate kuno eta particular religion e dominate koribo nware ba hetur karone jate kuno dhoroner manhor majot discord ba disunity arise nohoy, hetur karone a Place of Worship Act 1991 on ahisile, right? Here kisuman exceptions ase, and the most prominent one is that this act, it does not apply to the place of worship commonly referred to as the Ram Janambhumi Babri Masjid of Ayodhya. Ei bostu to mon koribo when it comes to the Places of Worship Act of 1991. Currently jitu Kashi Vishwanath Temple aru Gyanvapi Mosque premises or karone ASI inquiry korabole dise, hetu eta important kotha. Aru yar logote the another most important, actually even more important than this particular this particular issue, hetu hoise that this act does not apply to the place of worship referred to as the Ram Janambhumi Babri Masjid of Ayodhya. Next news is regarding the boundary discussion, which is going to be scheduled at the earliest between Bhutan and China, and this is going to be the 25th round of boundary talk, and this will be the first one since Doklam standoff in 2017 between India and China, and also the first one after China provided a package solution of boundary dispute to Bhutan, right? Last year, June 2020, China at a package solution provide korisile Bhutanok, and it was in relation to the territory swap of 1996. য'ত এক্সচেঞ্জ অফ ভ্যালিৰ বিষয়ে চাইনাই এটা প্ৰপ'জেল দিছিলে ভূটানক টু এক্সচেঞ্জ দ্য ভ্যালিজ অফ নৰ্থ অফ ভূটান উইথ দ্য পেশ্চাৰ লেণ্ড অফ ৱেষ্ট হুইচ অলছ' ইনক্লুডেড দ্য ডকলাম প্লেটিউ আৰু সেইটোৰ কাৰণে in 2017 there was a military standoff between the Indian and the Chinese armies, right? আৰু তাৰ লগতে এবাৰ যিখিনি ডিসপিউটেড এৰিয়া হয় যিখিনি বিষয়ে কথা পতা যাব নাই বা যেটোৰ ফোকাস কৰা হ'ব তাৰ হে দুটা এৰিয়া include hoise Pasamlang and Jakarlang valleys of the north of Bhutan and Doklam to the west of the Bhutan, and it will also include the tri-junction with India. India etu bostu kyo oppose kore, why India is not in favor of this territory swap? It is because jodi a territory swap to hoy, then China will get direct access to our chicken neck or the Siliguri corridor, which it has always wanted, right? And China, by doing so, what by pressurizing the small neighbor countries of India, right? It is trying to develop a tension between among these nations, okay, so that bhoyot teloke China's jitu proposal hoy to accept korila, and that will give them access to the immediate border areas of India, right? He karone mainly China etu eta strategy hoy which it has been using since a long time, and it has always tried to brainwash our neighbors, small neighboring nations, by giving them certain proposals. A2 proposal hoy territory swap to, it is going to be beneficial for Bhutan, right? Because Bhutan in turn will get a large chunk of land, and it will also initiate a very friendly tie with bilateral ties with China, and China logot jodi bhal relation thake, then that is going to be beneficial to Bhutan, right? So he karone strong nations bilakor logot strong jikhini neighboring nations are tar logot bhal tie up rakhibole sobe bisare, right? So he karone this is another indirect way of China to create a tension between India and also its neighboring nations. Aru he karone 2017 China had intruded into the Doklam Plateau, and that which was claimed by Bhutan, and that led to a military standoff between the Indian and the Chinese armies. Ekhon picture apnaloke bhalke dekha pabo how China is trying to swap territories with Bhutan. Jitu moi koisilwe je they are trying to swap the north of Bhutan with the western Doklam region, right? North efale hobo, and western ekhini jaga jodi swap koribo khoje Chinese territory logot, then China will have a direct access to the chicken neck, right, which is the Siliguri corridor. Aru yar logote Sakteng sanctuary hetuku China recently says that this is also a disputed area, right? In the UN environment meeting in June 2020, China has raised objection to grant for the Bhutan's Sakteng sanctuary, saying that this is also a disputed area. Aru yar jodi kuno dhoroner Chinese bilake intrude kore, then this particular wildlife sanctuary, it shares border with it is quite close to the border of Arunachal Pradesh, right? So ifalor pra to teoloke attack kore, ifale to amar tension ase with China, they also want to get a hold of these areas, these two areas, right? So that they can directly be in touch with the be nearer to the Indian borders. Next news is regarding the virtual summit between India and Netherlands, right? Netherlands Prime Minister Mark Rutte, after the general election of March 2021, he attended the first high-level summit, okay, and this virtual summit was attended by our Prime Minister along with the Prime Minister of Netherlands. Tat teoloke bahut khini bilateral ties up keneke strong koribo pari, right? Mainly focused on the water development, regarding water related sector, and how water management can be done in a fruitful way that is going to be beneficial for both the nations. Hetu teoloke discuss korile, aru beleg sectors like trade and economy, agriculture, science and tech, development of smart cities, healthcare and space, enukwa dhoroner sectors or bikhoye teoloke kotha patise, and they have also agreed on a strategic partnership on water to further deepen the Indo-Dutch cooperation in water-related sector. So main যেটো sector তেওঁলোকৰ main segment যেটো আছিলে য'ত তেওঁলোকে highlight কৰিছে যেটো তেওঁলোকে বেছি importance দিছে, that is regarding water management and water development, right? Water resource development. আৰু নেদাৰলেণ্ডৰ যেটো Indo-Pacific policy আছে, that has also been welcomed, and they are looking forward to exchange more further views, similar views on all the different sectors which will result in development of both the nations. Next news is regarding deployment of INS Sarvekshak to Mauritius. Okay, now hydrography ki hoy? Hydrography is the branch of science which deals with measurement, description of the physical features of any water body like ocean, seas, coastal areas, lakes or rivers. Okay, and hydrographic survey etu hoise the measurement and study of features that affects the maritime navigation, right? Aru tak kisuman aru including factors hoise the study of offshore oil exploration, okay, dredging, oil drilling, enকুৱা ধৰণৰ related activities বিলাকো তেওঁলোকে study কৰে, তেওঁলোকে survey কৰে, right? And ইয়াৰ যিখিনি standards থাকে বা যিখিনি specifications থাকে, that those are released by the International Hydrographic Organization. Okay, and India is also a member of this International Hydrographic Organization. Aru yar jitu INS Sarvekshak hoy, this is going to conduct a hydrographic survey, okay, in Mauritius and they have undertaken a joint hydrographic survey along with the Mauritian counterpart, right? Aru yar kisuman specialities ase, special equipments ase, like the deep sea multi-beam echo sounder, side scan sonars, and the fully automated digital surveying and processing systems. Aru yar logote INS Sarvekshake agoteo enekwa dhoroner survey, foreign cooperative surveys kisuman conduct korisile in the last few years in Tanzania, Kenya, Mauritius, Seychelles, etc. And last year eta hydrographic survey conduct kora hoisile by the Indian Navy's INS Jamuna. Okay, it carried out hydrographic survey and it was deployed to the Sri Lanka on a mutual agreement. So let us have a look at the questions for today. Question number 1, write a note on Doklam standoff. Number 2, where are Whitsun Reef located? Number 3, how many biosphere reserves are there in India? Recall their names. Number 4, discuss the significance of exclusive economic zone. লগতে মই আৰু এটা কথা ইয়াতে মেনশ্যন কৰিব খুজিছোঁ, আপোনালোকৰ বহুত কমেণ্টছ পাইছোঁ, মেছেজেছ পাইছোঁ ৰিগাৰ্ডিং দ্য PDF অফ এভৰিডে এনালাইচিছ। প্ৰত্যেকটো দিনৰে যিটো এনালাইচিছৰ শ্লাইডছ কেইখন যায় সেইটোৰ PDF এটা আপোনালোকে আমাৰ কমেণ্ট ছেকশ্যনত মই দেখিছোঁ। এণ্ড ডেফিনেটলি আমি কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছৰ কাৰণে এটা বহুত ভাল প্ল্যান এটা লৈ আমি আগবাঢ়ি আছোঁ, এণ্ড উই আৰ ৱৰ্কিং অন ইট, এণ্ড বহুত সোনকালে আমি আপোনালোকৰ আগত সেইখিনি প্ৰস্তুত কৰিম। চ' প্লিজ ষ্টে টিউন ফৰ দেট, and that is going to be very helpful for not just APSC and UPSC aspirants but also for all the competitive exams. So please stay tuned for that. So this was all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and share, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you all again tomorrow with another session of newspaper analysis only at Borthakur's IAS Academy. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
বৰঠাকুৰ IAS একাডেমি প্ৰস্তুতি আৰু অধ্যয়নৰ নিৰ্ভৰযোগ্য ঠিকনা।
বৰঠাকুৰ IAS Academy।